Is this shirt the lovely swimsuit I just showed you earlier? No, it's not. We can't do anything. This is our final statement on the matter. And I'm like, but you've not sorted anything out. This is number one how I know that this thing is a scam. I didn't even send it in this packaging, so why am I receiving it in this packaging? Hi guys, it's been a minute since I sat down and did a video, but we're gonna get straight into how Vinted scammed me, because quite frankly I'm gonna draft an email to legal after this video. So for those of you who don't know, if you go on my YouTube bio, you will see I have two links. I have my Instagram and I have my Vinted account. I started selling on Vinted very recently, and so far I have made X amount. I think I've made up to like £27, so like decent. I've sold 5-6 items. And you know, lovely community. I'm loving Vinted. I love being able to sell things that I don't wear anymore. If any of you give me a quick stalk, you'll see that I have about 40 something items up for sale, and I actually need to put more things up there because yesterday I did a little deep dive and I found loads more clothes that I don't wear. If you're not familiar with Vinted, it's basically a platform where people can take photos of clothes that they no longer wear anymore. You can do clothes, you can do shoes, you can just do houseware items, things you don't need anymore. You can take photos of them, upload them to Vinted. People can scroll through, see photos. If they like it, they can buy it. And you set the price, they pay for delivery, and then you send the item, they get the item, you get your money. That's how Vinted works. That's kind of the premise of Vinted. And I was just shook to find out that Vinted only works like that if the courier service don't mess you up. Also, I do have to say, I broke my finger. It's completely fine. It's gonna heal in a couple weeks. So in case you see me gesturing and I look like I'm in pain, it's because I'm in pain because of the story that I'm telling you, not my finger. Alright, so here I am, fairly new to Vinted. I'm doing it with my sister because my sister and I, we used to donate to charity quite a lot. We used to give our old clothes to charity. And then one day my sister was making a bag and I was like, girl, these are really nice clothes. Like, why don't we sell these? And then I was like, let's do Vinted. And I've had loads of lovely encounters, met loads of wonderful, lovely people. And then I am selling a swimsuit, and I'm gonna insert photo here. I'm selling a swimsuit and I'm selling it for £3 or £3.50, I believe. And I get this buyer, they buy it, I'm like, cool. I go post it in the InPost lockers. That's the courier service we were using for this particular delivery. We were using InPost. If I could tell you one thing now, I would say be very wary with InPost because I was done very dirty by them, which was very surprising. I send off the parcel and a couple of days later, I get this red message on my chat with the person, and it's from InPost and it's saying courier could not deliver the item. So it's on its way back to me. And I'm like, that same day, I get a package. I'm not going to show the front of the package. I'm going to show you guys the back because the front has the label. But this is a ripped up JD bag. This is a ripped up JD bag. It's got so much sellotape on it. I literally had to get scissors and cut through the packaging because whoever had done it had got sellotape and just gone round and round and round and round. They just had a free fall at it. So this is the package I get. I'm like, what is this? And why is it not coming in the package that I sent? This is number one how I know that this thing is a scam, because I didn't even send it in this packaging, so why am I receiving it in this packaging? Now I messaged the buyer and the buyer goes, oh my God, InPost have made a mistake. I never even got the package. They never even attempted to deliver it. But on the tracking system, it says they attempted to deliver it 3 times. And now I'm confused. I'm like, is she lying? Is InPost lying? I go on her page, lovely person. If she's watching this, by the way, none of this, I hope is your fault, but I was a bit skeptical, I can't lie. I go on her page, she has got 5 stars, 5 stars. Her reviews are golden. She has not got a single bad review. And she's a buyer and a seller. So then I'm like, she's probably telling the truth, as annoying as it is. Now I go on the tracking information, it says the item's been delivered to me. So this is the package that has come. I open up the package and here's what I see inside. This shirt. Now, is this shirt the lovely swimsuit I just showed you earlier? No, it's not. This shirt smells of vape. it just smells so strongly of vape. I don't even know who owned this shirt. If you're watching this and this is your shirt, please reach out to me. If you have my swimsuit sitting at home and you want your shirt back, please message me, send me a DM, comment down below, and I will get in contact with you and we can do an exchange, because I don't want this. As lovely as it might be for you, I don't want it. So now I message Vinted and I go, I've received a completely wrong item. And what Vinted are going to do is they're going to refund the person who bought the swimsuit off me and take the money away from me, despite me not getting the swimsuit back. Now is where I had a fight with AI, because I was messaging the service help bot and it kept saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, and it was the most frustrating experience of my whole existence, because it was not understanding that with the amount of sellotape on this bag, I physically could not do what it was asking me to do. So what it wanted me to do was, you see on the front of the package, which I'm not showing, on the front of the package, there are labels. When you send something, you put a sticky label on it, right? So because this is a return, I would have put a label on top, and then when it got returned, there would have been a label put on top of my label for it to come back to me. So now they are asking for me to send photos of both labels. So they wanted me to peel off the top label, take a photo of the top label, take a photo of the second label, and send them both to Vinted. Now, if any of you have ever sent a parcel before, you will know how physically impossible it is to remove a sticky label that was stuck on top of another sticky label. Now I'm trying to explain this to an AI bot who is not listening to me, and I'm going repeatedly, I physically cannot remove the second label. And in my attempt to do so, I realised there were actually 3 labels stuck on the package. If there are 3 labels stuck on a package, surely it means that my label was stuck over another label, which was stuck over another original label, so my label should have never been on this package in the first place. Is that a hard premise to understand? Have I lost you guys? Does that not make sense? If there are 3 labels on a package when there should have been 2, surely one of the labels that was stuck on there has been stuck on by mistake. So I sent a photo to Vinted of the 3 labels that I could see. I then explained I cannot remove the label because it's physically impossible to remove a sticky label on top of another sticky label, on top of another sticky label. Bear in mind, this was wrapped in sellotape, probably been through hell and back to get to my door. It was shoved through my letterbox. It's had a bad day. I've had a bad week, because all day I've been fighting with this AI bot. And if you'll notice, as I've been talking, I'm going to put screenshots of my conversation with this AI bot, because I was literally repeating myself, and it was the most arduous, frustrating conversation of my whole existence. And I was like, can I speak to a human? Can I speak to a human? And every time it was a member of the Vinted team. It's not a member of the Vinted team. It's the equivalent of Siri or the new Snapchat thing. It's not a human being, and I want to speak to a human being. Now my sister gets involved. And when my sister gets involved, I can't lie, her paragraph sent me. It absolutely sent me. Because I was frustrated, she was frustrated. And it's like, we're asking for compensation, we've received the wrong item, the courier service have messed up, you as Vinted need to reimburse us. I don't care whose fault it is. I just want to be reimbursed for the item I've lost. And they're like, we can't do anything. This is our final statement on the matter. And I'm like, but you've not sorted anything out. So because I cannot physically remove the sticky label from the sticky label, which is on top of another sticky label, because I can't do that, I don't get any compensation, and Vinted say there's nothing they can do to help me. Do you know what I like to call that? It's a very specific word, and it starts with an S and it ends with an M, and I like to call that a scam. Because I've sent something, I was promised money in return, I then had that money taken from me and had a different item sent back to me. That's what I call a scam. That is what I call a scam. And I'm just frustrated. I'm putting this out here just in case there's anyone else who's selling on Vinted. I spoke to my friends today and they were like, what? I've had lovely experiences with Vinted. Me too. I've had great experiences with Vinted. But the customer service is a whole nother different section of Vinted. The people on Vinted lovely, the community on Vinted lovely. If any of you guys want to go shop any of my old clothes, feel free to head to the link in my little bio on my YouTube channel page. Of course, I got to do a little shameless plug because see, I got to make up for that £3.50 that I lost from my swimsuit. But it just frustrates me that there's not even a helpline to call. The most I can do is send an email. And if I send an email, it's going to be a whole back and forth. And quite frankly, I don't have the effort for that. If any of you know what I should do to try and get my swimsuit back, or if any of you are watching this and you know someone who has a t-shirt like this, you know someone who sells things like this on Vinted, and you're thinking, that's my mates. If you're thinking that, please, I beg of you, comment down below, send me a DM, let's get in contact, let's send this shirt and the swimsuit back to each other, because I don't want this. I'm sure you don't want my lovely frilly swimsuit. I'm sure it'd be so great if we could swap. If you could find me, please find me, and let's make this happen, because clearly Vinted are incapable of making it happen. I feel so relieved if someone sees this video and they're like, oh my god, that's me. But in case it's not you, and in case you're just watching this because you're selling on Vinted and you're concerned, my advice: be careful with InPost. Be careful with who you sell to. Check their reviews. Check how many stars they've got. If they're a dodgy seller, don't do it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for letting me rant. Like, share, comment and subscribe. And I will see you very soon, because it's my birthday soon, so I'm going to be posting like every single day. But I'll see you very soon for another video.